We're chatting to Lucinda Woodruff about her runners at Hollywood Bits, Kenilworth on Saturday, the 6th of April. Lucinda, thanks ever so much for joining us. So you've got a busy day on Saturday, starting out in race 3, the 1200 metre maiden plate, in memory of Rodney Dunn, bless him. So you're saddling Grippin and To the Hilt. What can you tell us about these two?
Grippin joined the yard in about November last year. He was quite a heavy colt then, so decided to cut him and just get him going. He's a horse that hasn't really showed a lot on the sand, but when I've taken him to the grass, he's got quite a straight action. So he put up 2 nice gallops. So I think just a 1200 to start him off, probably a horse that'll go a bit further in time, but yeah, a nice place to start him off. To the Hilt, he is a horse that, you know, that you kind of scratch your head with, because he's extremely well bred and he's a big loping son of William Longsword, but he had a terrible virus in I think it was in December, and then he recontracted it in February, end of January. So just another starting point for him, probably a horse also looking for 2000 meters, 1800 in time, but yeah, starting him off in a 12, put a pair of blinkers on him, and hopefully it's a nice comeback run for him too, because he does show some ability at home.
Thank you. Then race 4 is an open maiden over a mile. Again, you're sending out 2, Ishiro and Take a Mulligan. So how are these two going at the moment?
Iskaro is actually a little bit of a dark horse in that race. If you watch his last race, he came flying up the inside, and then Aussie got taken out by a dying horse in the front, and he had to take a double handful about the 250 all the way to the line. So I think he would have finished way closer in that race. Not a bad little horse at all, comes in with 52. So definitely a horse to include into all your back end of bets. He showed great improvement this year, so very happy with him. Take a Mulligan, he is probably a better 2000 meter horse. Unfortunately, the 2000 meter maiden was cancelled the week before. So just put him back in a mile. He's only got 55 on his back. Improved run last time. Yeah, another horse just probably to just include at the back end of your bets.
Super. Race 6, this is one of the features on the day, the listed Sweet Chestnut Stakes. You're saddling My Flower Fate. She is just such a super consistent trier. How's she doing for you at the moment?
Yeah, we're taking a bit of a gamble here, Robin. She's a 4-year-old filly, and I'd like to get some small black type on her somewhere. Obviously a little bit out of the weights, but in saying that, that Summer Lily race where she was just pipped next to Summer Lily, a lot of horses have come out and have won. She meets Summer Lily on half a kg worse off, but yeah, we're going to have a go, and she's definitely not a filly that would surprise me if she features there.
Super. Then race 8, 1200 metre class 3, you're saddling Dean Street and Beerenberg. Dean Street's drawn 4 with Bernard on board, and Beerenberg's got the 8 draw with Sean Veal. He's never too far off them as well. So how are these two doing?
Dean had a bit of a break, and he went out to Richmond for a freshen up. He loves running well. He always runs well fresh. He's in a great space. He probably will need it a bit, so I'm just a little bit wary of that. But I think we found a really nice race for him to have his comeback run in. B is, obviously we battled, you know, it's no secret we battled with him. He had a horrible bleed at the end of last year. I think he's found his confidence again now in the races. At his last race he was finishing really well, just got a little bit hampered last 50 metres. Probably would have finished a bit closer had that not happened. He's dropped in the ratings now, and he's doing incredibly well at home. So both of them in there with a place chance, I think.
And then lastly, race 9, the 1200 metre class 5, you're sending out Whiskey Bravo. Draw 9, Aussie Noach on board, and you've got the blinkers on. Seems a bit of a puzzle, this guy.
Complete puzzle. Works like an absolute machine at home. Always thought quite a lot of him before he raced, and when he won well. So let's just hope we've changed a couple of things with him. He's in a class 5 now, and let's hope just going down to a class 5 he's in a lot weaker company and he can do it. I thought he ran a nice race with Aussie, his penultimate run. Aussie seemed to figure him out, so let's hope with the blinkers, tongue tie, lower class, he can do something there.